and welcome to Guitar Gear Gyan with me, Sahil Jagtiani, where we talk about all things related to the Indian guitar gear scene. And in today's episode, we're unboxing some pickups from Procraft India. But before that, make sure you click that subscribe button and ring that bell to stay up to date with all our latest videos. So you know this fellow, the Magna Strat. It's been the winner of the under 10K when it was under 10K and the under 15K category of guitars, the HSS Strat style guitar shootouts that we've done. The only thing that I felt that really needed improving on that was the bridge pickup. So I got in touch with the Procraft guys and they were like, okay, we'll send across a few pickups. Maybe you can, upgrade the single coils and the humbucker and see the difference in sound. So I'm like, yeah, let's go for it. So instead of just doing, a comparison video with the before and the after sounds, I thought it'll be interesting to talk a little bit about, installing pickups, maybe showcasing how they're done, how to solder, maybe doing a basic video on that. So this is part one. Okay, we're going to unbox the pickups and show you what we've got. Let's see what's inside. I'm excited. Oh yeah, just a disclaimer, I have got these pickups from Procraft, but I'm not getting paid for this. So this is a product provided video, not a paid sponsorship video. All right, let's see what's inside. I have totally destroyed the box. Yay. We have a capo. I asked them to send this one across as well. I think this is the professional one, is it? Yeah. I think it is. This is the one which I'm going to shoot out against some other capos in a future episode. So thanks for sending that across. And now we've got the pickups, man. Let's see what's inside. So they've sent across two Alnico pickups, one for the neck, one for the middle. These are the WOVASN Alnico single coil pickups. That's exactly what I asked for. More of a vintagey sound. And this is the classic humbucker vintage voiced bridge pickup, the WOCHBB. This one goes for 2,700 and these are for 2,100 each. That's a fantastic price for India. I remember in the earlier days, you'd have to pay about 5,000 to 6,000 rupees minimum, for one of these pickups in India, especially when you bring them down from abroad. So this is fabulous. This is fantastic. It's making it very accessible. At 6,900, you get basically an HSS set, which is fantastic. Okay. Now, talking about pickups, I've done a lot of mods in the past, as you've seen, in the collection, also from the videos. When it comes to single coils, you're going to get two wires if they're not stacked single coils. Okay, then in that case, they're basically humbuckers in a single coil casing. So in this situation, you've got two wires. Okay, you've got your black wire, you've got your white wire. In this sense, it's the hot, which is basically this, and this is your ground. Okay, this is the start, this is the finish. So there's no option for coil split. Getting on to the humbucker, I should know this because I've seen these before. You've got, they've given one of these pickup rings as well. Very nice, very nice. 2,700 bucks, you get a pickup ring, you get a pickup. That's not bad, huh? I wish that started all this earlier. Before I started modding my guitars, it saved me a lot of money. All right. This is the bridge pickup. It says B over there. So as you can see, there are four wires. Okay, there's a black wire, there's a yellow wire, and there are these two wires joined together. Okay, these two wires joined together are your finished wires, the red ones from the North Pole and the white ones from the South Pole. Okay, these are your finish wires, also as you call them. This is your black wire, which is also your ground wire. And now see, the Sir guys have a different color coding. They have, the ground wire as green, okay? And they have, a bear that goes with that as well. So you've got to do your research before you start any installation. You need to know which are your series wires, put them together. That goes on one lug. You've got your hot wire, which is this yellow one over here, okay? This is the start for the south pole, and this is the start for the north pole, okay? This is your ground, this is your hot, and these are your series 1 and 2. This is your north pole and this is your south pole, coils. Basically, keep that in mind. When you're installing them, you want to have these exposed screws at the bottom, especially when it's a bridge pickup. For the neck, it's going to be like this, but for the bridge, it's going to be like this. Very important point of note is to make sure you check the spacing of the pole pieces. In this case, there's 53 mm between the center of the first pole piece and the center of the last pole piece, which means this is a trembucker, and this is suitable for Strat style guitars which have a tremolo and require this kind of spacing. Gibson style spacing for your Les Pauls or your SGs are at 50 mm. So those kinds of pickups in the bridge position won't work well with a Strat style guitar which has a tremolo and requires a slightly wider spacing on the pole pieces for the bridge pickup. So yeah, so looking forward to seeing how these pickups sound, okay? In the next video, Akhand is going to basically showcase how to remove the wires from the pre-existing selector switch and from the ground, which is basically soldered to one of the pots. He's going to remove those first, and then he's going to install these and show you what's the correct approach. Again, like I said, it's really important that before you start any process of upgrading your pickups, you know exactly which are your wires, know the color coding for each of the wires beforehand. There are multiple companies that have different color codes, so don't always think black's going to be ground, okay? That's not the case even with Surf, for example. So keep that in mind. Single coils generally, it's always white and black, okay? So that's not a big deal. But for humbuckers, it's a little bit tricky, so make sure you do your research before that, and looking forward to seeing you for the next episode.